a very tricky scenario.
A local doctor weighs in on what families should do this fall. Welcome back to Local 12 News at 4:30. Many parents face a tough choice for this fall, with local schools focusing on plans to reopen. Should you send your child for in-person learning or not?
Yeah, that's the question many pediatricians are getting asked from parents, especially since the American Academy of Pediatrics does say that children should go back to school this fall. So joining us now with what to consider as you make the choice is medical reporter Liz Bonus. Liz.
Hey guys, hello to you. No question today that the American Academy of Pediatrics getting a lot of support getting kids back to school. Both pediatricians and infection control specialists say they do think in-person learning is critical to a healthy future for kids. This guideline from the American Academy of Pediatrics and healthychildren.org listing the recommendations supported: clean and disinfect high-touch surfaces, wash hands, keep desks 3 to 6 feet apart. Teachers should move classrooms, not students. Lunches should be eaten at desks. Outdoor spaces, when possible, should be used. Masks for older students and adults, and classes and schools need to be flexible to go virtual if this virus surges.
I mean, you have to balance the needs of students in their education versus the risk to students getting infected and carrying the disease home. And I think when the disease is expanding in the community, it's a difficult time to talk about going back to school.
Dr. Stephen Blatt told me today what pediatricians have also been telling parents. It's tough to suggest in-person learning when outside the classroom, cases of COVID-19 in the area are surging. So I had to ask, would you send your own kids back for in-person learning right now?
I think if we could get the pandemic back under control in this area, get the number of new cases decreasing in the community, going back to school with appropriate conditions in place would be reasonable, but it's a very tricky scenario.
But for parents, Dr. Robin Gorman says it's also tricky if you keep kids home because
it's really hard for working parents and even non-working parents to keep up with the curriculum. So we recommend, as the American Academy of Pediatrics pediatricians, that kids are in school whenever safely possible.
Now, coming up on Local 12 News at 5:30, from schools to just about anywhere else, this team sharing more about what you have to do to not catch this virus. We will have their great ideas and everything you need to know. We'll throw it back to you. See you then, guys.
All right. Thank you, Liz.